I'm going to highlight our cantor du jour of Cantor Rabbi Penny Suzanne Myers. Penny became a rabbi, what, a month ago?
Yes, who's counting?
Who's counting? But we were not sure whether to call her Cantor Rabbi or Crabbi or whatever, but she's always fun. She's always fun to be with, and she's a great singer, and we have a great time with her. So please take it away, Penny, and I'll just mute myself now.
Thank you. Thank you for muting yourself. So I just want to say thank you for inviting me today. I hope you can hear me all right. As you can probably tell, this is not my home. I'm in Topsail Beach, which is in North Carolina, with friends of ours who have been friends for a very long time, several decades. And I am just thrilled and blessed to have taken this moment to share and usher in Shabbat with all y'all. And I'm from North Carolina, well, not from North Carolina, but we did live in North Carolina for many years. And so I still have the all y'all. And you'll see I'm not really shul dressed. I am beachwear chic today. But we're going to have a lovely Kabbalat Shabbat. And some of these melodies you're going to know. And I'm going to provide some teaching along the way to explain a little bit about why we do what we do, when we do it. So. Shir hamalot teshuv Adonai et shivat Zion hayinu kechomim avim malech choktinu ushonenu rina yom ruva Iktil Adonai la'asot imele, Iktil Adonai la'asot imanu, Shabbat Shalom umevorach, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom umevorach, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom umevorach. I love that piyut. You might recognize the text from when we lead and begin Birkat Hamazon, but it's a beautiful song of ascent adapted for welcoming and ushering in Shabbat. If you haven't already and you have them in front of you, you'll notice here on my jerry-rig system here that I have 2 Shabbat candles. I always travel with Shabbat candlesticks, even when I am off the grid on 5-day or 7-day canoe trips in Algonquin, which is a wonderful provincial park in Ontario. And I'm very excited that since Canada has lifted their bans on the Americans, that my husband and I and our cousin will be joining us on a canoe trip, which means we are completely off the grid. I always make sure to bring Shabbos candles with me, maybe not as these heavy ones, because you have to pack in and carry what you bring into the park. You're completely shut off from all of society. Often you go days without seeing anyone else. And I bring little votive candles and I light them. And just a little teaching about why we have 2. There are many reasons about why we hold on or light 2 nerot for Shabbos. Okay, so first of all, here in North Carolina, as I'm sure it is just about everywhere else, we're still several hours away from Zaman, from candle lighting. But in order for me to bring in Shabbos, I would be remiss if I didn't have my candlesticks here. Now, there is beautiful meanings behind the 2 candles that we light on Shabbos, and many people light more. And halakhically, you only need to light just one. But one interpretation of why we have 2 is actually from Torah, from our Parshat Yitro, from the book of Exodus, when we received the 10 Commandments, Zachor et Yom HaShabbat l'kodsho, Zachor to remember, and Shamor to keep or to guard. So we have one representing the remembering Shabbat and keeping it holy, and the other one to guarding it or keeping Shabbat. Another interpretation is actually from our Talmudic sages, from Tractate Shabbat, which indicates 2 spouses. Now, traditionally, it used to be a husband and wife, recognizing that we're inclusive communities now and recognizing that what that tradition really means is 2 people who are enjoined and combined together. And so we have 2 nerot to represent that connection. And then my last favorite teaching I'd like to offer you is the reason why we light 2 on Shabbat is to represent our love for Hashem, for God, and God's love for us, Jewish people. And so if you have candles with you and you haven't lit them, I'll invite you to light with me. I don't have matches. So I'm going to use this lighter. And as we usher in Shabbat, many women will encircle the flames around them 3 times. Why 3? Once could be an accident, twice could be coincidental, but 3 times is intentional. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. I always take an extra moment just to share special words with God. It's a very pivotal moment as we also receive an extra neshama during Shabbat. And so I always like to have and savor that brief moment of time between me and God. It's a very auspicious time. Lai, 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 la, 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 lai, 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 la, 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 lai, la, la, lai, 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 ya la 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 la. Yidid nefesh v'rachaman. Yidid nefesh v'rachaman. Meshachavda. Eretzonah. Meshachadach, ya la 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 el ritodach, Yahutadach, Kimu ayam, Yishtachave, ya la 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 la. El Mulhadara Yahutadach Kimu nefesha b'rachamah. Yizid nefesha b'rachamah. Neshachavdach eretz yonah. Neshachavdach Yalalalai eretz yonah. We breathe in our Shabbos air, infused with the blessings, the extra Yetzin Shema, our extra souls that we receive. And for 25 hours, we surrender ourselves to the beauty of Shabbat. We say to the world, you don't own me. It's 25 hours that God has given to us here to observe, to remember, and to immerse ourselves and surrender to the beauty of Shabbat. Lecha dodi. Actually, that's not what I want to do. Lai lai la lai 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 la 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 lecha dodi likrat kala Penei Shabbat nekabela shamo v'zachor b'diburecha gishmi anu el hamiuchad Adonai echad u'shemo echad l'shem ultiferet letila lecha dodi likrat kala Penei Shabbat nekabela likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha ki mekor habiracha merosh mikedem nesucha sof maaseh במחשבה תחילה לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה התעוררי כי באורך קומי אורי שידברי כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת nekabela. If you are able, I invite you to rise as we face a door or even east, if your tradition suggests so, or ritual. And if not, you may rise in spirit as we formally welcome Shabbat as if she were the most beautiful bride. Boi v'shalom, עצרת בלה גם בשמחה, ובצולה תוך אמונה, עם סגולה בואי חלה לך דודי, לקראת קלה. Penei Shabbat nekabela. vela, lecha dodi, mikrat kala, if you are standing, you may be seated. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai. Naria, naria, etu yishenu nikadma, panav titoda. Naria, naria, letu yishenu, b'zmirot naria zo. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai. Sometimes I feel when I'm davening, no matter what is happening, I am completely oblivious to everything. I feel just as one of my favorite Hazzanim from the Golden Age, Leib Glantz, used to say, his dveikut, his clinging to God. Sometimes he feels like his neshama would burst out from his body. There are moments during davening, even during Zoom, when the intimacy of people being together isn't there, where I still feel that my entire neshama is just going to bust out of the shell of my body. Just like our prayers tell us, Haneshama lach v'haguf shalach. Our bodies are but lent to us, and our souls are God's. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Sharet, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malachei Hamalachim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Sharet, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malachei Hamalachim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Sharet, Malachei Elyonim, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bo'echem Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyonim, Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bo'echem Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyonim, Melech Malachei Hamalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyonim, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seitchem l'shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyonim, Malachei Hamalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seitchem l'shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyonim, Melech Malachei Hamalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seitchem l'shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyonim, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Sharet, Malachei Elyonim, Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seitchem l'shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyonim, Melech Malachei Hamalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Love, love, love that Hasidic melody that is often sung at a tish, at a Shabbos tish, Shabbos table. And now we're going to turn our focus and our attention to those in our community, those who need a special prayer, Misha Berach L'Cholim. And Misha Berach L'Cholim is if somebody you know is struggling, perhaps they have a broken heart, or their neshama is not whole, or they're suffering emotional or mental illness, you want to wish them a refuah hanefesh, a renewal, a speedy recovery of their soul, of their neshama, of their nefesh, or perhaps you know somebody who is physically ill or has broken bones or some other malady, you'd like to wish them a refuah haguf, a renewal and a speedy recovery of their bodies. I invite you to add their names within our chat. And if you're not comfortable doing so, and as I would say, as if I were in shul, sometimes now with HIPAA violations, we don't like to actually say out loud someone that we know who is in pain, regardless of whether it's physical, mental, or emotional. That's okay too. You can meditate upon that person or the people's name within your heart, because I believe that God hears all of our prayers, whether they are spoken aloud or silent. We'll join together with the singing of Debbie Friedman and Rabbi Dror Settle's Misha Berach L'Cholim, Misha Berach, which I know is a tradition, Minhag HaMakom, for our Shabbat here with the IKC and the Men's Club. And I mentioned Rabbi Dror Settle for a reason. Rabbi Dror Settle is a Buffalonian, and she was with Debbie Friedman. They were partners at the time, and Rabbi Dror Settle offered the text to Debbie Friedman's melody. So I have to give Rabbi Drora, a friend of mine, kavod, because she did indeed co-write this with Debbie Friedman of blessed memory. Mi sheberach avotenu v'kol habracha limotenu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mi sheberach imotenu v'kol habracha le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. We pray, Baruch atah Adonai Rofei Cholim, blessed is Adonai who provides a measure of healing to us all, and let us say Amen. And before we conclude with Kaddish D'Rabbanan, I hear that there's a birthday today. So I have been asked to sing a happy birthday to David in Worcester in a very special way. I am unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, not wearing a white dress, but I will sing it nonetheless. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. David Kravitz. Happy birthday to you. Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Uledet Sameach. Yom Uledet Sameach. Yom Uledet Sameach. I'm so used to singing harmony. Happy birthday, Mazal Tov, Mazal Tov, Mazal Tov. May you live to be 120 or 100 years old, apparently, as they claim you are today. Even though your dog's name is Brady, may Tom Brady finally retire. May the Bills win. And may Rob Gronkowski's brother, who lives in my neighborhood, suffer no ill will due to the Buffalo Bills. Regardless, we're going to conclude this evening with Kiddush D'Rabbanan. This one, of course, by Debbie Friedman.
So
Stan, do you have any announcements to make?
Thank you very much. I'm sure David's very, very blessed. I know he is. But we're going to have something afterwards. But just if everyone would like to unmute themselves, it's available now. So please do so if you'd like to join in.
It's going to be a delay and cacophonous, basically.
Yep. But we'll love it.
Yep. Kiddush D'Rabbanan. Not doing it in Hebrew, but we're doing Debbie Friedman's melody. For our teacher and the students and the students of the students, we ask for peace and loving kindness, and let us say Amen. And for those who study Torah here and everywhere, may they be blessed with all they need, and let us say Amen. We ask for peace and loving kindness, and let us say Amen. We ask for peace and loving kindness, and let us say Amen. I don't know if anyone was singing along with me, but
beautiful.
It has been a delight to join with you all for Shabbos, and I'm so grateful to have been brought in for the second time, not doing Rosh Shabbat, which Stan kept reminding me to not do Rosh Shabbat, but I'm very happy not to do Rosh Shabbat.
You could do anything you like on Kabbalat Shabbat.
Yeah.
Rabbi Cantor, wife, mother, friend, Toda Rabbah, thank you so much for honoring us with a beautiful rendition on your vacation. And hopefully we didn't take too much of your time away from the family. And we most appreciate that you didn't drive Herschela to the airport, that you let Bennett do it. So really, we really appreciate it. Have an awesome vacation. Mazal Tov on becoming ordained as a rabbi. We knew
I'm
you
still a Hazzan first. I'm always.
So which way goes first? You go Hazzan Rabbi or Rabbi Hazzan?
I don't know. I haven't decided. I'm having an identity crisis.
Okay, well, you'll figure it out. Either way, it's good. Either way, it's good. We thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Hopefully, Josh Allen heals, gets well, and he can throw the ball, eh?
Oh my goodness, that's right. Yep. That Ezrat Hashem with the help of God, right?
Oh man.
And may the Tampa Bay Bucks lose, and the Patriots just never win ever again. Ever again. Can't just sit, and we don't have any more coin flips.
Amen.
Terrible.
Dave, are you okay?
I am terrific. Hi, Danny.
How do you let her talk like
So So I want to say a couple of things. I really want to thank Rabbi Cantor Penny for her outstanding Kabbalat Shabbat. It was absolutely
Oh,
phenomenal.
thank you.
Your voice is unbelievable. It was actually an honor to have you here today.
Thank you.
And I want to thank all my buddies, my IKC buddies and my other buddies who sponsored Kabbalat Shabbat, because I really appreciate it. It's just great to have all these friends and just enjoy Shabbat with you guys and Fanny and ladies.
Beautiful. By the way, IKC didn't get any money. You only got one check.
It's in the mail, Alan. It's in the mail.
Yeah, it's in the mail.
Thanks, Jay.
Alan.
I've heard that before in the mail.
Oh boy.
Alan,
Just saying, you know.
all the checks will arrive on Dave's real 100th birthday.
Oh,
Oh my
okay,
We're not
John.
waiting that long.
No, I don't want that long. That's right.
It's
I'll
only
abide.
a year from now.
Many
I was
more
going to say the
days.
same thing. It's next year.
Great seeing
Mazel-
everybody. Have
Mazel
a
tov,
beautiful
Dave.
Shabbat, restful,
beautiful
peaceful, and safe. Everybody be well, and hopefully we'll see lots of you at LBI in another month.
Absolutely.
Please, God. Baruch Hashem.
Good Shabbat.
Hashem.
Good
Yeah.
Shabbat.
Yes,
Shabbat
Shabbat
ah,
Shabbat
thank you,
shalom.
Penny. Yes,
Thanks
you are.
again,
Yeah.
Penny.
Baruch Yeh. Baruch Yeh.
Yum